Oh, can you hear me? Now can you hear me? Let me know. Mute. Yeah, I was on mute. My mic was on mute. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me know, Bookworm, Candace, Jen, Megan. You got me now? All right, my apologies. Just seeing if you're awake. Let me start this whole thing over. Pretend that didn't happen. Good morning, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton here with
Jordan Wood.
And we are in Phoenix, loud and clear, hopefully coming to you live. My old mic kit is back, which I like better. The bad thing about the old one is it doesn't notify me when I have levels. My other one does. Anyway, I know you've missed Jordan, and isn't this ironic? The car in front of us is a Prius like the car we had before, Jordan, and we were just talking about that.
Yeah, it's I like that one. That one was a lot faster than I thought it would be. This one is great though, but
yes, this is we got to thank Teton Toyota for both of these cars and letting us use it. Jordan is driving. I am not. You see, he's got both hands on the wheel. We're at a stoplight, and we are headed down to the courthouse. We are about 17 minutes away, so if you have questions, throw them at me. This will be a memorable day because it will likely be the last day of Lori Vallow Daybell's trial. The prosecution plans to call its final witness this morning. Trina Kay plans to call the FBI cast guy, the guy that's the expert on the cell phone data and everything like that. You won't be able to see him. The judge has granted a motion not to see his face, but you will be able to hear his testimony because he does undercover work for the FBI. His name is Nick Balance. And then after that, the judge will turn it over to Lori. And that's when it'll be interesting because she probably won't have any witnesses. He did tell her if you have witnesses, they need to be here tomorrow afternoon, which would be today. But don't think they've been subpoenaed. We haven't seen Lori's investigator at all this trial. And so she very well will likely rest after the prosecution rests. And then the judge will have jury instructions to go over, and then they will deliberate. Now, if you were to ask me, if I were to predict, which I could be wrong, probably wrong, but I would think that we'll go through the final witness and jury instruction today, and then tomorrow I think we'll have closing arguments, and then the jury will deliberate. So we could have a verdict tomorrow. But what do you think? I want to know. I want to know what you think. When will we have the verdict? When will the verdict be announced? We'd love to hear your thoughts. So that's what's happening. And also, did you see yesterday with Detective Lieutenant Ray Hermosillo? We thought that Lori would have a lot of pointed questions for him. She has not liked him from the beginning, has said that he was dark. He was on the dark list, and she tried to get him so he could not testify in this trial, and that was denied. And now he was on the stand for 2 hours yesterday with Trina Kay. They showed the storage unit footage. They showed the receipts. They showed Google Maps of Alex Cox, Google searches of Lori searching for how to take the seat out of her Jeep, all sorts of stuff. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Then we get over to the defense's turn, and Lori says no questions. So it went by pretty quick. No donuts today. We will have to get donuts another time. Jordan, somebody's asking what you've thought of all of the proceedings.
I monitor the stream and make sure everything's going well, but I like to do other things during it, and so I've been kind of getting I'm not fully paying attention to it, but I'm paying some attention to it. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I wasn't able to watch yesterday, but I don't know. I'm kind of curious if Lori is losing a bit of steam, or just kind of is ready to be done, especially with not questioning Ray Hermosillo yesterday. And I don't know. It's really interesting to see. This one I haven't been able to pay as much attention, but I don't know. It just I don't know. I'm curious if just being sick, and then she's been arguing with the judge a lot. I'm curious if that's just getting to her.
Well, that's interesting you make that point. I had a few people tell me yesterday during one of the breaks that they feel like Lori's running out of gas, that she's just done. However, she filed 2 motions yesterday. I posted these on my Facebook page this morning. One asking, so Judge Jennifer Green is